welcome back to the channel. Your girl is back with another video. So we all know that Coi Leray and her dad Benzino do not have the best relationship. Now, Coi Leray did a interview with the Breakfast Club, and of course her dad wasn't feeling that she said that he went broke, so he decided to go off on Twitter and she responded. So Benzino tweeted and said, "The problem with this social generation is that they have no respect or regard for who came before them and how they laid the blueprint for them to be successful. I always revered those who came before me, and I am grateful to the legends of hip-hop." Benzino also tweeted and said, "And I'm over this old talk. Hip-hop is over 40 years young, and the ones who appeal to older and younger will be the most successful. Anyone who thinks that because you're in your 40s and 50s, you should just go sit in a rocking chair and still don't live out and pursue their dreams and aspirations are idiots. All you young people who are in their 20s and successful at rapping, chances are you will still be rapping in your 50s, period. When the younger generation starts listening more and respect the older before them." Benzino also tweets and says, "Is when life will be better and our entire culture will be better. And let's make one thing very clear. Commenters and likes are programs and smoking mirrors. The only thing that matters to me is what I can see and feel. Benzino is loved all over the world." Coi Leray tweeted and she said, "I hate bringing this ish to social media, but my father need help. Sorry if I offended you on the Breakfast Club, but don't treat me or my mom because you hate to admit that we went broke after the source." And she says, "Build a effing bridge and get over it. That's why I don't even like mentioning his name. That's why I never mentioned his name coming into the industry, because he can't get over his past and don't even realize how much he damaging when he does this stuff. He texting my mom, threatening her, talking about some watch, grow up. You was just trying to get her to do growing up hip hop. We don't want that life. She's trying to be here for me and support me while you trying to find every way to beef with me and suck the life out of me. I'm tired. The devil is working. This is a perfect example. When everything is going so good, here he comes being weird, trying to F up somebody's life." It was Coi Leray's last tweet. She said, "I'm your only effing daughter. You worried about being called broke on the day of my duet album. You ain't even text me congratulations. You so bitter and evil. I'ma pray for you." Benzino did go on a Clubhouse and went on this very, very long rant, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to it. I'm not going to ramble too much because it's 12 minutes long, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. And you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on this whole situation down in the comment section below. But before I go, I just want to say this. I really hate that Benzino and Coi Leray's relationship is not perfect. No relationship is just perfect, but I wish that they probably go to therapy and try to hash things out, because that seems like that's going to be the only option for them, because nothing else seems to work. But let me go ahead and play the live. And as always, thanks for watching.
Was walking out with another man that it makes him gay. It don't make
I
him
don't
gay.
even address that dumb
Bro,
shit.
we
I
used to
don't
go
even.
on tour.
That's
So
just
let me tell
dumb as hell, though.
I don't
It's
even.
like,
Let me tell you
come on.
something. I don't even address that stupid because the trying to stain my name. But this internet, it's all programs and smoke and mirrors. If I can't see it or touch it, it don't exist. I don't give a.
Hello.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. I wish a nigga would come up my face and talk about some shit. A nigga, I wish a nigga would. I wish a nigga would. I pray to God somebody approach me in real life on some gay shit. Fuck out of here, man. I don't bother nobody. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck you fucking in
seem
your
like
ass
they want
or
us.
who's
They
fucking you
want
in your
us to
ass.
be
I don't give a fuck
uncomfortable.
about that. That's you. That's you. What you do in your bedroom is you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
Me
shit
coming out the
clown
room with
shit.
Cavario was normal. And it's obvious, and that the police are trying to smear my name because it was 5 years ago. So I'm not like I don't give a fuck about them weirdos, them crack ass crackers. I don't. Fuck out of here. I'm a street nigga. I don't fuck about none of that.
Bro,
The fuck
niggas
out of
on
here.
tour.
Talk your shit,
We
Zeno.
in the hotel thick
Zeno,
shit.
yo, Zeno, my
Like
boy.
niggas trying to take showers and all.
Come on, man. Wax said it right. By the
Niggas
time
know better.
Cavario took his shower, my bags was packed. I was already getting the fuck out of there.
Bro, that shit normal. Niggas be
We
in,
go to
in the
Vegas and stay in the
hotels all the
hotel. You feel
time.
me?
But he
Yeah,
only
you
go to
you go
hotels.
to Vegas, you in the Palms 30 thick.
Right.
Like,
He
what
only
are
go
you
to
I
talking
just went
about?
to Disney World, man. My little brother
Niggas
was in
sleeping
the
on the
same hotel.
couches. We sleeping on the chairs. Niggas on the
Fucking in
floor.
the
Like, what are
bathroom,
you
the that
talking
make me
about?
gay. I went to
But he
Disney
only go
World
to
in the
hotels to
hotel.
get his back blown out. That's why.
Yeah, but that's
Hey, Tay,
what they want. They want everybody to be gay. So if they think Benzino's gay, then everybody, then there's more people to root for their club. Nah, it ain't
Right.
like that. It ain't like
Hey,
Right.
that.
you know what's
Yeah, on
I'm
crazy?
God.
not in
We
the
his
club, yo.
experience is the standard. That's all.
Niggas is crazy, my nigga. Nigga gonna talk about what whack like he's in the room with a man. Nigga,
No
he's in a
shit.
double room. The bathroom got a. I said, bro, we don't gotta explain. Nigga, our mind think different. Nigga, I done been 10 years in a cell with a fucking man. Nigga, what you saying?
Yo, the room disappeared from the
Exactly.
hallway again, y'all. And you
See,
know the
they keep
crazy shit?
reporting.
They
Bullshit
keep
ass
reporting
nigga,
it.
man.
They're
But
reporting the
They
room.
title, they
But he
title
has a
ain't this.
room with Benzino's
Yo,
name
yo,
in it,
yo,
They're
yo,
trying
though.
to
watch
just
this.
now
The
she's trying to
whole
run
room
another
is
narrative
narrative,
on your
bro.
daughter type thing.
That's
Everybody,
crazy.
Well, you just
everybody
gotta
go
go report his
report
back.
his room.
He's saying that
Everybody
he's
go report
jealous
his
of his
room.
daughter. I don't
Everybody
believe
share the
that.
room.
Yeah, he
Oh
got it.
man, let me
Hey,
tell
run the
y'all
Yeah,
stairs
something.
he
up,
Hold
got
on,
run
it.
the
hold
stairs
on.
up, run
Let
the
me just
stairs
hold
up.
on. Can
And
I
then
just say something? And I'm hold on.
one
Can
mic
I
on
say something
Zeno.
about
One
that?
mic.
Can I
Go
say something
ahead.
about that? Okay, we're gonna get that. I'm gonna let that out right here and right now. Okay, we're gonna take it from the beginning with Coi because I'm getting tired of Coi shit too. All right. Okay. All right. Boom. Like
No.
every time she gets in the interview, she has to push this narrative. Like at 9 years old, we was broke. No, let me tell y'all what happened. All right. All right. I'm a street nigga. I hustled drugs all my life. Okay. When I met Dave Mays, I was getting more money than Dave at the time. It was only until 94, and I said it before, is that everybody tried to kick Dave Mays out of the source, all the people working for him, because he wrote an article about me and my group. All right. All right. Once he got rid of everybody and hired a new crew, he came and gave me 50% of the source. At that time, the source still wasn't making no money. I met Coy's mother. All right. Coy's mother had no furniture. All right. In a project apartment with two other sons. Okay. I loved her. I took care of them boys and made it easy for the two fathers to never have to pay child support. That's number one. All right. Okay. So now I done betted her life. She never worked a day in her life the 9 years we was together. Never. Not one. Okay. All right. The first years we were still in Boston. We still climbing. The source wasn't making a lot of money. I'm still out there in the streets, warring with niggas, doing all kinds of shit just to put food on the table. She didn't work. When Coi was born, okay, it's when around 94, around about like 97, that's when I started getting a little bit of money from the source around 97 when she was born. All right. When Coi was born, we was still in Massachusetts, bought my first house, then bought a house with a brand new indoor pool. I was getting it. Still getting it from the streets and getting a little bit from the source because it was making a little bit of noise. All right. That's a fact. Now, as she gets older, as more money's coming in, I don't gotta be in the streets no more. I'm getting a lot more money from the source. I moved to Jersey. I bought two mansions, one for my niggas and one for me and my family. All right. So, yeah, right there in Saddle River, the richest suburb of New Jersey. That's where Coi grew up at. All right. I took care of Asia's two sons, bought her older son a car. All right. When we broke up, all right. When we broke up, I got indicted by the feds. All right. Yeah, we lost shit. How we lost it? Because black Ivy League college men try to come in, do a deal with us, kick us off the board, and ended up losing millions because they wasn't a part of the culture and fucked the whole source up. The source went downhill when me and Dave was ousted. That's number one. All right, I'm being investigated for extortion, bodies in Boston, money laundering. I'm being investigated for 2 years of my life while Coi is still in a mansion. I'm going through all this. All right, bought a mother a brand new car, giving her mother $4,000 a month allowance, doing all kinds of shit for her. Remember, when I met her, she had no furniture. All right, so now my youngest son gets a deal on Interscope with Jimmy Iovine and Ray Ray. All right, we doing big videos and everything, right? So he's on a major label. The Eminem beef that up, and Jimmy dropped him. I still gave Ray Ray's mother 150,000, Pun's mother 150, and the other mother 150,000 because Jimmy gave us half of the money, gave all the money to them. Never took none of the money for myself. All right, got to a situation with Fat Joe, where Fat Joe was like, "Yo, man, what's up with you and Liza?" I'm like, "Listen, I don't want to get in the middle of y'all beef. If anything, you should be happy that I'm bringing money over there to help them kids. All right, that's a fact. All right, now we move on. Okay, they end up dropping the charges. They followed me around for 2 years, making my life hell. They dropped the charges, and I ended up getting indicted for taxes. I made a conscious decision to say, you know what? I'm gonna definitely get locked up here. This is okay. 5 years, right? Hey, we'll give you 3. If you take it to trial and lose, it's 5. The only reason I took it to trial was so I could have more time to stay with Coi and Ray Ray. That's a fact. That's on my dead mother's soul. All right. The only reason I took it to trial because I knew. Listen, Listen, when I was in the Boston courthouse, all the jury, when you're picking your jury, they say, if you know RSO, Ray Dog, Made Men, Source Magazine, raise your hand. Every black person and Puerto Rican Spanish person raised their hand. I had an all-white jury. I knew my goose was cooked. They've been wanting to lock me up in Boston. You seen what Jada and them said. How come y'all didn't kill him? In their interview, Boston police been wanting me. So, okay, I'm about to go do my time. But the reason why I took the trial, whatever little money I had left, all right, me and Asia broke up. We still had a house in Saddle River, because the mansions, I couldn't afford them no more, but we still had a nice big house in Upper Saddle River. I said, look, Asia, I said, this is why we're broke up. I said, okay. I said, I'm going to, she says, look, I want to sell the house because I'm not going to be able to afford it. I paid off her car that I bought her because they repoed it. I went and got it back, paid off. It was an $80,000 Lincoln Continental truck. Paid that off, and I said, "Look, I'll give you $35,000. Here, we're gonna sell the house. You take the 35. You know what I'm saying? I had to pay all my money for a lawyer, sold all my jewelry, and I was up. Went to Miami, got back in the streets, did my 1-2, made Hip Hop Weekly again. So all this shit about being broke, I still was sending her mother $2,000 a month. I still was buying every Christmas gift, every piece of clothes for school every year, everything. The mother wasn't doing nothing. All right. So now, as I move on in life, it's like she says in her interview, oh well, we was broke, and oh well, like basically Envy and Charlamagne is saying, yo, listen, without your dad, a lot of this shit wouldn't even be like, we wouldn't be like, we all got our props. We all want to be in the source. She's like, but then Love and Hip Hop ruined him. And first of all, Love and Hip Hop was the #1 show. That season that I did in my very small time on Love and Hip Hop, my season was the biggest rated season of all seasons in all cities. The reunion was the #1 most watched show in the history of VH1,
Facts.
not just Love and Hip Hop. All right. So look. And when I was on Love and Hip Hop, I only dated one girl at a time. I did nothing wrong. I dated Carly, from Carly to Althea. All right. Maybe the relationships didn't go well, but I never try to date two girls at a time, embarrass girls and all that. I got into the beef with Jocelyn because she was trying to put her hands on Althea. The f was I supposed to do? Just sit there? So I did nothing wrong. Okay. I'm tired of her trying to make my narrative look like I was some scumbag dad. Like she was flying out to me every single year, every fucking summer, every fucking spring vacation, every fucking Christmas, everywhere, everything. I flew her in. I had to take care of Ray. Then I had another son. And then she had a little brother. I was taking care at one point 6 kids at one point. And it just wasn't from the source. It was from everything. The street money, drugs, and everything else. I did what the fuck I had to do. I'm tired of her trying to control my night and paint me out to be this broke, deadbeat. No, it wasn't like that. She's cat. And it's a lie, and it hurts my soul. And I'm watching Envy and like argue with her, and it's like she keeps pushing back. You played it back. Who the fuck are you telling to play the back? So now I'm texting her mother today, and I said, look, can I talk to you? No, Raymond, leave Coi alone. I just want to text her and be like, listen, tell the interviewers, don't even bring me up. Leave my name out your mouth. Don't even bring me up. Stop with this bullshit. Stop. If you're not going to respect or have regard for me, stop. Listen to the shit she's saying. Oh, you're a dinosaur. Not just her, but this whole generation have no respect for who came before them. None. And that's why it's going to be hard for them. The ones who do will always be successful. The ones who don't will fall on their face and be crash test dummies. Because at the end of the day, you give respect to the people who paved the way. They have no respect for anybody old, or they're old. The successful ones are the ones who appeal to the young and the old. Those are the superstars. They don't understand that. They don't understand that. And last but not least, and hold up.
Wait,
It's the last
Rat got
thing.
clipped.
It's the last thing. My thing is this, right? I put in work in the streets. I put in work in business. Like everything that I've done, I've been successful at. Okay? And I've never ratted on nobody. I've always kept it 1,000, whatever I did, right? I can't let her keep getting on these radio blogs and trying to smear my name and my legacy. I can't do it. It ain't right and it's wrong. And I've been playing the back, and her mother has a lot to do with it. She's bitter when we broke up, and that's why she keeps doing this dumb shit, filled her head with a bunch of bullshit. She won't do no interviews because she'll make herself look stupid. I'm not doing this no more.